If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, why am I so shy around my crush? Answer by Mark Angelo Flores Mangubat. In the Philippines, we call that as torpe, or those who are shy to tell their love about their affection. The reason why you are shy when your crush is around is because that you are treating yourself as inferior, and you always have this thought bubble that you are not good enough for her, even though you really like her. I can't say that you are not brave enough, it's just that you think that she's expecting something better than you. Answer by Jordan Smith. You're shy because you like this person and you might be afraid of making a mistake or looking foolish. You may let your thoughts, feelings, and emotions about this person stop you from functioning normally. If you're shy, the challenge is that you won't be giving your full self to the person they like. Their attraction to you will come from your openness, your full expression of your unique personality, and from you being comfortable. Being shy will close you off. Shyness is in your mind and your thoughts, which causes you to react or not act. Shyness. Answer by Yash Garani. Sometimes it's hard to be yourself around your crush. Crushes can provoke intense feelings that lead to anxiety and nervousness. Whether you have a romantic crush, a platonic crush, or an identity crush, it can be very difficult to act normal. Having a crush causes you to project your idealizations onto this person. Sometimes they are not who you think they are. If anything will happen, let it happen naturally. Act moderately occupied. You could do this in many ways. The important thing is to show the person you are crushing on that you are not ready to give in to them right away. Have a few supplies with you to occupy yourself, for when you see your crush, like a book or a magazine, a pen and a sketchbook, a cell phone. Pretend the person is not there. A large part of having a crush involves some degree of ignoring someone. Don't go out of your way. If you appear to be unaffected by this person's presence, you'll appear to look normal. This can be a difficult step if you're head over heels. Do not make it too apparent that you are trying to ignore them. It could be obvious if you're trying too hard. Stay calm and collected. Appear slightly amused by the person. When you see them, do not gaze at them too directly. Play with the circumstance by giving them sly looks and then appear distracted by looking around the room. Try to give off a slight smile on your face and in your eyes if they catch your eye contact. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? This is a great calming method that hits at the core of why you don't feel normal. The worst possible outcome from appearing awkward and nervous around your crush is not life-threatening. By accepting the larger picture of the world, you may be able to relax about your feelings towards your crush. A lot of people feel like the social microscope is fixed on them, but the reality is that most people are concerned about themselves. People are not watching you and looking for an opportunity to scrutinize you. Announce what you're doing. You don't want to ask your crush if they want to hang out. If they're nearby, talk with your friends about your plans for the weekend. If you're in a situation where you're talking to them about your plans, don't ask them to join you. They'll seek it out if they're interested. You could even talk about how you and your friends are trying to get a big group together for yada yada. Then make it obvious that they could come if they ask. Say hello to your crush. It is normal to acknowledge people. Nothing detrimental will happen if you give them a casual hello, or even just a wave or smile. Saying hi, or hey, with a smile can potentially stir their world. It is the most casual thing you can do if you meet eye contact. You'll seem collected and the pressure is now in their court. Be friends with their friends. Making friends with your crush's friends might alleviate your nervous feelings by closing the distance between you and them. Talk to your crush's friends like a buddy. They'll remember you as being cool and might speak highly of you to your crush. Don't flirt with any of them. You don't want them to think you're interested, or they might develop a crush on you. Be yourself with a pinch of wild. Don't be afraid to call a little attention to yourself. This can improve your confidence level, if you choose to wear something that makes you feel good and attractive. This is one way that might spark their attention. If you go over the top, they could become intimidated, but if this is the case, then rethink this crush. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Honesty is the best policy. Separate your idea of them with reality. It is common to project what you want to see in your crush, as opposed to who they really are. Nobody's perfect, but it could help you get a better grip of yourself by knowing some of their flaws. Don't get too nosy or they could find out and become alarmed. Dream builder Yash Garani hope that it answer your question. Suggestions are always appreciated. Thank you for reading my answer.